So I'm Ryan Adelman. I'm the project manager for Idaho Power for the Langley Gulch project that we're building. And what we're building is a combined cycle combustion turbine. What combined cycle means is essentially two cycles. We have a combustion cycle, which has its own generator, and then we also have a steam cycle and associated generator there. So that's what makes it a combined cycle power plant. Basically, it's a process of bringing air in through a filter housing, taking it through a compressor section, compressing that air down, and then introducing fuel at the midpoint, and as I mentioned, it was natural gas. That force is used to drive four rows of turbine blades on the back end, all connected to a common shaft, generating power here and putting it up onto the grid. So this will be our first combined cycle, but it'll actually be our fifth combustion turbine. By July 1st of 2010, we had received all of our permits to go to construction, and that's actually when we kicked off the project. Breaking ground was essentially July 1st of 2010. So we've now been under construction for about 15 months. We're about 75% complete, and we've got about another 6 or 7 months to go until we'll start the commissioning process. In the summer, for sure, Idaho Power is a net importer of power. We don't have enough generation on our system to meet the load, and so as part of the integrated resource planning, which is kind of the 20-year outlook of load growth in the area and generation needs to meet that growth, that process identifies where the needs are as far as generation goes within the service territory that we have. And in probably as early as like the 2004 integrated resource plan, we had already projected a need for generation of the 300 megawatts that we're going to be generating here on site. As this was identified, essentially then by 2008, the process kicked off and started. So it's a needed resource as far as to meet the load growth in our service area.